Hello, welcome to Dalian, Turkey, on retreat here, and this class is for hips and hamstrings to release tightness in both. So pressing the palms of the hands together, take an inhale, exhale, release the hands down. You will need a brick for this practice as we come down to semi-supine position. Open the palms, inhale, exhale, allow the body to spread and settle, and then bring in the knees in on the next exhale for Apanasana, having a rock from side to side. So I'm just going to warm up before we start to get into those tight spots in the hips and hamstrings. So inhale, float the right leg up. Exhale, you can keep it bent. Just take hold of the back of the thigh. You might just begin to rub the back of the leg, releasing the myofascial tissue. Know your knee can be bent as we just begin this journey gently into the hamstring. If it feels easy for you, you might stretch the left leg out. See how that feels in your back as you activate the toes of the right foot. Shoulders releasing, fingers relaxed. You can hold the leg anywhere which feels therapeutic, from the thigh to the ankle. You might take hold of the big toe. You might take hold of the back of the leg and lift the head and shoulders and draw the lower abdominals in and squeeze. If you're taking the toe, you might look up towards the big toe. And then exhale, rebend the knees, bring both knees back in to equalize. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right foot to the floor and stretch out the left leg. Remember, your leg can be bent. And take hold of the back of the thigh once again and just begin that little self-massage action. You can feel what's going on, always a good idea. Steady breathing. And you might stretch the right leg out or not. And just take hold of the back of the leg or maybe the big toe. You might slide the right hand up as you lift. You might take hold of the back of the leg. This is a version of Supta Pada Kontasana. So laying leg stretch pose. So breathe in. And then exhale, rebend the knee. Again, both knees back in. Inhale. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Take a moment. And then from here, and go to a half laughing baby and under balasana. You might take the back of the thighs, shins, calves, or the feet. See what's a reasonable ask. And from here, bring the left foot down. Either stay or take the knee out to the side. So really getting into the hips now, combined with the hamstring work we've been doing so far. You might press the inner thigh gently to enhance the stretch. And then the next option is to slide that leg all the way out, still staying with the hips, the groin, the pelvis. Breathe in. And then from here, you might begin to then stretch out the right leg, so we have a hip and hamstring combo going on. You might keep it bent, keep the back of the thigh. Just see, you might take the ankle. Inhale as you come back to center. Exhale, gather both knees in, go wide again, half laughing baby. Inhale. Exhale, bring the opposite foot down initially. Keep breathing. Option to take the knee out to the side until you feel a stretch. Keep breathing into these extra points of intensity. Next option is to close the right hip again and slide the leg out. You'll feel more sensation emerge down the left side as you do this. Keep the facial muscles relaxed. You can either stay there or begin to stretch out that left leg to your own measure. So this would be Supta Pada Kontasana B variation. The leg is out to the side. I'm smiling, indicating that I am smiling, even though this is tricky. Challenging, and try and keep the smile. The vagus nerve endings is the relaxation response that we want. So then bringing the knees in, inhale, exhale, you can either roll up the spine or roll to one side as we come through to seated briefly, and then just stretch out the legs as we come to Dandasana or staff pose, a nice neutralizing pose. After working with both sides of the body, also takes us back into the hamstrings gently. And then from here, I'm going to take hold of your brick, come through, bring your brick to the front of the mat as you come through tabletop position. From here, slide the right knee forward as you come into Ekapada Kapotasana or pigeon pose. Then just roll to the right side a bit. Now if this is too much for your knees, you might lay on your back and do thread the needle, bring the right ankle over. Now from here, you might try and lean forward a bit. This takes you off of your knee. And tuck the back toes under and then push back into downward dog. Let's take a moment there, stretching out. And inhale, bring the right knee in again. Exhale, take the right arm out to the side. And you might bend the back leg, take hold. That might be an impossibility. You might come down onto a brick, bring your forearm down. You might just lift the foot a bit, or you might not lift it at all. So just see what you need to do, what's doable in your practice. Breathe in and exhale. If you're enjoying the blackbirds. Push back. And then take the right leg all the way back and open out the hip. So we're in one-legged dog, but with the hip opener. And we come back to tabletop, untuck the toes. I'm going to repeat all this to the opposite side. Inhale, left knee goes forward. Exhale. So we're in kind of a lifted pigeon pose. Closed knee pigeon. Take a moment there. This gets us into the front of the hip, the iliasoas. Shoulders drop down. Then inhale, exhale. From this position, you might bring the forearm down and just tinker with either taking the hand back, possibly lifting the back leg, possibly taking hold of the foot. See what's doable. Breathe in. So just feel any tightness there, breathe into that. Remember, this is what this class is about, releasing tightness in the hips and the hamstrings. Focusing on the hips at the moment. And exhale. From here, inhale. I'm going to make that big journey back to one-legged dog and then bend at the knee, open the hip. Inhale, exhale, and walk the feet in. Inhale as you arrive, lift the chest, hands to the bricks, and exhale, bend the knees. Inhale to bend, exhale to release. So back into the hamstrings. Inhale to bend, exhale, release. Inhale and exhale and just hang. So you might take hold of the forearms, you might bend your knees, just allow yourself to forward fold and hang. Maybe rock from side to side. What feels best. And from here, inhale, you'll lengthen again, press the hands into the brick, stretch the hamstring, exhale and fold in once again, and then inhale, exhale, release, and bring the knees down back through tabletop. Inhale again, and exhale, step through with the right leg as we come to Anjaneyasana, or lunge position to the right side. Sink through the left hip on the next exhale, draw the shoulders back. And then from here, inhale, press into the heel, lift up, open the palms of the hands. Exhale, or you can have the palms together, or you can take the arms up with the palms facing. So just choose your arm position. Most importantly, just feel the front of the left hip, the intensity of that as you breathe into that. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right side. So right hand comes to the sacrum, left forearm comes over. Again, you might rock forward so you're off the knee. Take hold of the foot. If that's too much, you might do a toe tuck or just not do it at all. My left hand is in Chin Mudra there as I came over. Inhale, bring the left hand down. Exhale, take hold of the right shin. We're coming to Twisted Lizard. And then drop the left hip down. So again, we're back into the hips here. You might rest your cheek on the knee if it kind of reaches. Or you might just look over the right shoulder and breathe. So we're still working to release the psoas, the front of the hip. Inhale, square the hips forward. Exhale, we'll come to standard lizard. So both the left and the right hands are to the left side, or you might bring your forearms down as I have done. No, you can keep elevated, hands down, forearms down, just wherever you feel the stretch. And inhale, walk it back up if you went down. Exhale. Now bringing the brick towards the groin or maybe towards the front of the thigh. We're coming towards Hanumanasana or monkey split. Ardhva, so half at first. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, maybe draw the toes back, and that might be as far as you go. It might be you're able to slide that leg out or not, and slide the opposite leg back. You just see. Breathe in there. If that's easy for you, you might lift the arms up. Ardhva Hanumanasana half monkey split has been a long journey for me, over 20 years. So if you can't do that, don't worry about it. Just keep practicing. Rebend the knee. Inhale. Exhale. We tuck the toes and we come back and take the right leg back and then bring it back in again. Very good. Changing sides. Inhale. Step through with the left leg. Exhale. We sink. Feel the intensity through the right hip flexor. Inhale, press to lift up. Exhale, you can be open palms, prayer hands together, or you can lift the arms up, palms facing. Inhale. Exhale, release the shoulders, sink a bit deeper. That's it. Feel the hips, feel the discomfort. Feel where the tightness is, visit that, and touch it with the breath. And then twist into the left side. So again, it might be you can lift the back leg up or not. If not, just press the palms of the hands together in prayer hands and that'll be great. Breathe in. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale. And from here, inhale. Draw the shoulders down. Exhale, take hold of the brick like we did last time. So we're coming to a low lizard. Know that you can come to a high lizard with the hands down, shoulder distance apart on the mat. That's no problem. Breathe in. So walk it back up if you went down. And then we come to twisted lizard. Take hold of the left shin and just sink. So twist to the left side, drop your right hip down and breathe. Feel that opening. And then inhale as you come back to center. Exhale. I'm going to make that transition to Ardhva Hanumanasana. We're going to have a go. Keep chipping away at these poses every now and again. So we inhale. Exhale. Initially, straighten the front leg to your own measure. Lift the chest towards it. You'll really feel the hamstring tissue as you do that. It's important to keep the length. Either stay, or if that's very easy for you, only if it's very easy for you, would you slide out, bring your brick underneath the back of the front thigh. Maybe hands to hips, prayer hands, or maybe lift the arms up, just see, in a supported split. And inhale, exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, squeeze the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, to get that leg back. And we're back to tabletop position and just sink back, a wide angle child pose there. You might use the brick underneath your head. You might sink the forehead directly down, just breathe into the hips. Inhale, come through. Exhale, we're going to come down to seated, however works for you. Legs come forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. So bring the hands to wherever feels reasonable, that forward bend, back into the hamstrings, but no force, no strain. Soften the shoulders, soften the attitude to the pose. You might take the toes or the legs, exhale, and then just round down, fold down. Good. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, we come back up. Inhale, exhale. From here, coming to a comfortable seated position. Let's sit tall for a few moments and press the palms of the hands together. Inhale. Exhale, gently bow the head as we give thanks for our health and our practice. Tune in, see how the hips feel now, how the hamstrings feel now. And inhale, exhale. Lift the prayer hands up and namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope that relieves some of the tightness, just wiping the sweat away. Do hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and look forward to seeing you for our next class.